We have zero plan on how I'm supposed to do this. We did
Hi, I'm Marcus Stevens, and I'm black. And this is Ask a Black Snowboarder. And I've been sponsored twice. You can follow me on the Instagram @DigBeats.
Can we just use that?
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
Oh. By big budget snowboarding movies, are you talking like actual snowboard movies?
Yes.
Or Hollywood movies with snowboarding?
Actual snowboarding movies.
I love that you had to fucking think about it. Yes. Yes, there is. Biggest budget movie that I can think that like actually had a significant part from any black writer was one of the last 4 movies.
#forum.
Yeah, it was either that or We Live For 'Em. That, I think, was, Stevie Bell's part in that was probably the biggest appearance from a black writer in, like, a high-profile snowboard movie. Maybe ever, but definitely in a very long time. I mean, you got a handful of other guys that are up there. Like, I'm pretty sure Eric Leon or however the fuck you say his name, he's at least kind of black, or at least he could pass for black. It's kind of like me. When I had dreads, it was a lot easier to pass for black. I mean, long hair, people thought I might be Jamaican, just light-skinned and shit. So, like, my black card came easier then. Eric, whatever the fuck he might actually be, he's got that same thing going on. Like, he's definitely brown. And he's got some nappy shit going on. So by that token, he just qualifies. He's black now. Eric, if you ever see this, you're officially black. No debate. Oh, we're way off topic again. Anyway, yeah, there's a lack of representation. Hire me. I know how to turn a little bit, and I only blow my knees out on rental boards, so. This is quite possibly the hardest question you've ever asked me. I genuinely can't think of like a truly great snowboard moment in history that like is tied to or even associated with one of the handful of black riders that were at that level. I think one of the most memorable images from snowboarding for me that involves a black rider is, I want to say it might be OptiGrab, or even an earlier movie than that. And there's a clip, there's a whole section of Keir Dillon. He's got like probably like a dozen shots. 2 of them are even on jumps, which blew my mind. I didn't know he could hit jumps. But there's just this epic shot from the bottom of the pipe looking up, because back then, in the 90s, if you wanted to film pipe, you stood at the bottom and you filmed straight up and just let things happen. That's what it was. You were a spectator like everybody else at that point. But he drops in, and it's obviously at a contest, no clue where, but just takes this huge drop in. So, like, he takes the deck like it's a 50-foot jump and just sails down the pipe, drops in, blasts his like kind of half-ass shitty McTwist that's really just a barrel roll, and he's wearing like giant, Danny Cass circa 2000 headphones, like just gigantic joints, and they come flying off his head just as he decks out and explodes into the bottom of the pipe. And I don't know why, but I thought that was one of the coolest things I'd ever seen. I actually aspired to go that big and maybe deck out and have my headphones fly off. That's what you get when you got one black snowboarding role model. Probably why I don't have a real career. Whoops. All right, so this has been Marcus Stevens, your resident black snowboarder for Ask a Black Snowboarder, brought to you by the Angry Snowboarder. I'm not angry, he's angry. Let's remember that. I'm not angry. I love you guys. And if you love me,
like, subscribe, share, click the bell so you get the alerts. It's down here somewhere. I don't know much about YouTube. Yeah, tell your mom, tell your friends, and if you hated it, I'm doing my job really well. We'll see you next time. Oh, and don't forget to leave comments, because I will talk shit to you. Oh, another thing, guys. If you like what we're doing and you want to try to support, check out the link below. We've got a Patreon now, and it gives you some really cool options with great benefits to give us some support monthly and get a little bit back and some sneak peeks behind the scenes. So check it out.
I'm putting that on Instagram and tagging him.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should put more of this on Instagram. I'm much better like 10 to 30 seconds at a time. Like I'm a small doses kind of person.